sitting down and I'm trying to eat something, but I probably need to stay off of social media forever. But I wanted to talk about I want to talk about. I had seen some people that I guess I shouldn't show concern when I see evil. I don't know, my heart kind of went out to the person. And I like to clown around, but I might not be what they need, so I need to just, pull back on that. Just, rein that in, but especially if it's just sympathy. The Bible says Jesus had compassion on people, and that's what's important. But I have been on a social media channel, but I guess, people have what they need. Because I had wanted to talk about, my sister used to have a club. And I think something like that is very good for older people who may have a lot of life changes. They're empty nesters. They may not be divorcees or divorcee or whatever. Or for whatever reason, they're not with their spouse anymore. Unfortunately, sometimes they move on to the next life. And I know that can be very hurtful and very painful to endure. When you always had a person with you to stand by you. So I remember she had a club and they would meet once a week, which is a lot, but they would meet once a week. And they would laugh and talk, and they were from all walks of life. Like, they had, like, some were educated, some were janitors. But I remember that they were a lot of fun to be around. And I just enjoyed when they would have their meetings. And they would have an annual trip to Mexico. And this is somebody coming against me. That's why I'm actually just, I'm eating some diet food. But I'm in a low calorie plate because I'm trying to lose weight. But I'm seeing a difference already. Because I feel like that's going to be the only thing that's going to affect change in my life. I know I'm being spiritual, but God says people is playing with my mind, and that's why it's hard for me to be spiritual. And if change my appearance will stop me from being able to play with my mind, then, maybe I can grow spiritually as well. Because I feel like a lot of things are making me angry about life and about my spiritual life and about life, I'm dealing with stupid stuff, across the board. And it's making me angry. But anyway, I'm going to put that on the side. I was saying that they would meet once a week. They would laugh and talk and have refreshments. Not really a lot of food, but just refreshments and, finger sandwiches, chips, cookies, drinks, sometimes alcohol. And they would they actually had somebody with a secretary to take minutes, the treasurer to keep, they paid a monthly dues. I don't know what they did with it, but they paid a monthly dues. They probably bought the refreshments with it because I know they couldn't pay for the trip to Mexico for everybody, but it was only like 10 women in the club. And they had t-shirts and jackets, members only jackets. It was a lot of fun watching them, and they would, vote on stuff. And it was a lot of fun. And they did social stuff. They played cards a lot, and they did other stuff too. And they talked, and just they were there for each other. And they were lifelong friends, you know what I'm saying? And I know one of the ladies was the librarian. She was a local librarian. And why she stood out? Because she was the only black librarian. And she was the librarian at the black library. And she was just an amazing person. But she wasn't married, and she didn't have kids. And I think that was important because she had a wonderful personality, a wonderful social life. And she was just a wonderful person that she enjoyed life because she was in that social club. I don't know what the name of it was. I forgot what they had named their social club, but she just enjoyed. They just had a wonderful time, and I enjoyed being there. I remember one of the ladies, she owned real estate, and one time for some reason, I don't even remember what happened, but my mama was homeless. So Red put us in a motel, me and my mom, and the lady that would come to the meetings with my sister every week, she found us a house, and we lived in that house till I was in my early 20s. And the landlord actually offered us to buy from in a bond for deed payment, monthly payments until we pay him the amount he wanted. And at the time, Mama didn't take the offer, and I was just starting my job. Well, I had been on the job maybe for 4 years, maybe. I'm not sure exactly how long, but I didn't at the time. I didn't realize how important home ownership was. So Mom didn't take the offer. I didn't take the offer. I wish I would have. I really wish with all my heart I would have, but I didn't understand a lot of things at the time, and nobody taught me nothing. But she just was amazing. Just was amazing. And I think I wanted to do a video, a series of videos about starting a club and what you could base it around. I'm not sure what their interest was, but they had an amazing time. I think it was playing cards, but they used to do other stuff, and they had an amazing time. And it was a different, all kind of different variety of people. You know, she was a librarian. She was educated. I think she was the only one with a degree. And even though the lady was a janitor, she owned real estate and rooming houses and stuff. And she looked like she could have been a top model or something. It was just amazing. And I think that, you know, I was going to actually start a club that way, even for me, socializing once a week with different people, planning an annual vacation together, maybe even building a bond so that even if, and I hope I don't be single all my life, but even if I remain single, I have friends to enjoy my life with as I get older who care about me. And she, like that lady, she didn't have a husband or kids, the librarian, but she had a wonderful home going because she had so many people that love her dearly. You know, when she passed away. But anyway, I'm not going to harp on that. I just wanted to share that because I'm looking at people and try to facilitate connections. And it's like, you know, I would have hoped that doing that open on video would give some people a method to build that kind of bond so they can have that kind of life, even privately, and go enjoy themselves with friends that they had the same interests, you know? That's what I was thinking about. But anyway, I want everyone to be blessed. And let's be thankful for what we have. You know, wonderful retirement funds, homes, and great careers even though we may be retired. Just be grateful and be happy and count our blessings. And maybe counting our blessings will open up windows and doors in our lives that we will get others to come into. You know, that would be wonderful. But anyway, maybe I will get to share that soon, you know, because I still hope to be a social media, you know, influencer at some point. So I have an idea, but anyway, I have to deal with what I have to deal with. So I wanted to share that, you know, that was one of the things I wanted to share, and it would have been something that would have been right on time, I think. We've been right on time for some people, because some people don't have anybody, and it's nothing. It may not be nothing they did. You know what I'm saying? It's just how life happens sometimes. And you have the holidays, and you have kids that's gonna come and spend a holiday, or grandkids. Unfortunately, I wish I wouldn't have had children. I think I would have had a full life, and I love my children with all my heart. But I'm struggling with the battle, you know. And I'm like, God, set us free from our enemy. But anyway, I don't want to get too deep right now. So I'm going to finish my lunch, and I hope sharing that meant something to somebody. And when I get ready to make the formal video, I hope that is beneficial as well. Well, people be looking at you